The Devil, a film from 1981, directed by Jen Shea Chang. I believe it was also known as The Devil's Express, from what I saw online, doing a little research on this film. Oh yeah. And this brings guts, gore, and worms to a whole new different level. Welcome to BodyBags. I'm your Thursday reviewer, Chris, from Chris B Movies. You know my name is Chris, you know I love B movies, and this is from Massacre Video. It is known as The Devil, and this came from a print that was absolutely destroyed. So the fact that Massacre Video took it upon themselves to try their best to try to bring this movie back to light, it was quite an undertaking from what I gather, because this print was pretty much destroyed. How they brought it back into a movie form where you could actually watch a full movie, I mean, it's astounding, the work they did on this film. And this film is grainy, but again, Massacre Video did the best they possibly could. I don't think anybody else could do a better job with the print of this film. It has green blotches all over. There is no opening or ending credits to this movie. Yeah. But still, I thoroughly enjoyed this film. If you like squirmy things like worms and intestines, you will definitely like The Devil. It is completely out there. This is a brand new uncut 4K scan from the Multastic original camera negative. And it has Mandarin video trailers for other Massacre Video titles, alternate video title sequence, alternate video cut, transfer from the original master, and it has English and Mandarin audio and English captions as well. Yes, so I'm going to show you. Pretty cool. I got this from Massacre Video, and that's the cover on the other side. So check this out. Really good artwork on here. I actually kind of like this artwork. But it's a Mandarin film, and it's a film that was like completely lost for years until Massacre Video brought it back to light in a true movie form for like the first time ever, I truly believe. So, I'm going to try to give you a little synopsis of this film. But it is kind of all over the place. But it's fun. It's fun if you like guts and gore. I mean, why not? Check out The Devil from Massacre Video. So a family, they were well-to-do. They run this successful business. And the family's really close, but the two cousins, especially the male cousin, Achu, I'm not even joking, his name's Achu. His, female cousin, he's very inappropriate with and wants to gain a relationship with. So it's very odd. But now this new guy comes in, Mr. Koo, and he's just a regular guest at the hotel. But he ends up really falling for Shirley, who is the owner's daughter, who's single. At first she brushes him off, but Mr. Koo is suave, he's young, and she finds him to be handsome. And so the little bellboy, Ding Dong, who's like 6 years old, and yeah, his name is Ding Dong, he's a matchmaker, and he's probably one of the best workers that the owner of this well-to-do hotel has. So he hooks them up, and they start this wonderful, beautiful relationship. But Mr. Koo is a bad man, come to find out, because there are people that are looking for him, that want to do bad things to him for things he's done bad to other people in the past. And we don't know exactly what he did, but we know that he's a mysterious man, and he did something bad. So when he eventually does marry Shirley, a man runs up and says, you did something really bad to my... I'm not sure what he did to the guy's wife, but the guy comes in trying to attack him, and everybody's just holding him back, and they kind of kick him out of the wedding altogether. And he's like, I don't know who this guy is, I don't know what he's talking about. But we find out that Mr. Koo is not the man he says he is. Later on in the film, he's not a really nice man, and he wants to overtake the hotel business and take it over, take all the money, and kind of brush the family out. He goes from being the sweetest guy to treating his wife terribly by grabbing her, saying, get in the house, make me dinner, and all the bad stuff that happens. Ding Dong is one of my favorite characters in this film. He's the bellboy that works for the company. He's like an adopted cousin, not maybe a real cousin, but an adopted cousin. But he's always around the hotel, and he's always working, and he works really hard for a kid that's like 6 or 7 years old. He wears these very strange short shorts. Very odd. But, even though he's not maybe blood relative, he's really close to the family, and he has a lot of character, and he's a matchmaker, he's a wheeler and dealer, and he's just a fun character. Chu, who is the male cousin, he's kind of he's kind of odd, and he kind of likes familial relationships with his cousin. Anyway, he tries to go on dates with her and stuff, and she kind of brushes him off. So now, as all this is going on, there's an evil witch putting spells on people, and it seems like she's putting spells on bad people, to the point where their just skin deteriorates and their blotches and they're in so much pain and green goo comes out of their mouth and they spit up worms and all types of crawly creatures, to the point where they just corrode and just explode and just friggin' die. So it seems like a curse was put on these people, and it seems like every person has a pattern of just being a bad person, but Mr. Q has something to do with it, and the matriarch of the family has something to do with her own witches who she can conjure and put bad spells on. So it's a battle between two witches. Mr. Q controls a male witch when the female matriarch of the family is the female witch, and she can conjure a demon witch to come out and put curses on people. And there's this head curse that they put on people where, like I say, the skin just deteriorates, they spit out intestines and worms and all types of squiggly creatures. It's a real gory, fun film. I'm not going to tell you how anything else happens, how it ends, or anything like that. But it's kind of what you would expect from a film like this. When people do bad things happen to them. I'm just going to say that much. But that in and of itself won't take away from the fun of The Devil. You got to check this one out, man. If you like guts, gore, squiggly worms, and all types of intestinal creatures, then check out The Devil. This is a lost film that was brought back to life by Massacre Video, and they did a bang-up job with this film. It looks as good as it's ever going to look. Like I say, it has green blotches all over the place. The film is silly and heartwarming at first, but then it just goes dark and disturbing and gory, wormy, fun. Everything we like in a film, right, guys? But check out The Devil. It's I definitely recommend it. It is so worth it. And for anybody who's into horror, you will definitely enjoy this one. You just won't get opening and ending credits, but who cares about that, right? We get right into the meat. We get right into the meat, man. And the meat and potatoes dish, we go straight to the meat, baby. Ooh, that's what The Devil is all about. So definitely check it out. And I would definitely buy it from Massacre Video. It gets this awesome little slipcover. And like I said, the print looks as good as it's ever going to get. Guys, definitely check this one out. I'm going to put this one on the cheeseometer because it is cheesy as hell. 10 being the greatest cheese you'll ever get, and 1 being the worst cheese ever. I give it a solid 8. I had a great time with this one. You'll definitely enjoy The Devil. Alright guys, well that's it for my review for this week. Check me out next week, because we're going to do some Wild Eyes stuff, yeah. I'm going to get the Wild Eyes rolling for that one. And check out all the other reviewers. They'll do a bang-up job. They're all passionate about films, like we all are. Please subscribe and like if you like this video. I would totally appreciate it, and I appreciate all your support, guys. And don't forget to watch those late-night horror movies. Read up on your latest Fright Mags. But please, don't forget to tune in to another episode of the show we call BodyBags. I'll see you next week.